For me, has always been about relationships. And once you establish those and create a foundation of trust where you're dealing with a person's most precious cargo, which is their children. So there isn't anything more important to parents. And so when you recognize that and continue to use that as your guiding tool, it's very easy to establish very strong relationships, because those were the things that I recognized when I came into Bosse. Those were already here. Well, there were really three things that I really wanted to do, three goals that I established. And the first one was for the school to regain the respect that it had. And you do that by coming in and not just talking the talk, but walking the walk, and establishing high expectations of students, high expectations of teachers, and high expectations of parents, and the community, that if we want to get Bosse back to where it was and move it forward, then it's going to take the entire community to do that. The second thing was to be recognized throughout the state. I think we have done that in a lot of different ways with our fine arts programs, with our sports program, and with being recognized by U.S. News and World Reports. So is our work done? No, we still have a lot to do. And so when you see that, you want an alumni to recognize and understand, I know what the school meant to them, and I know what it means to me. It's a passion that you have. It is an undeniable love that you have for continuing the spirit that Bosse High School has and what it reflects and represents to this community.
You have to embrace diversity, and you have to embrace each other, and you have to recognize that we all come equipped with different gifts. And it's when we take the time to capitalize on each other's gifts that we can move anything forward. The goal for ultimately is to make Bosse High School one of the #1 high schools in the state of Indiana. And so for me, that being said, it's going to take a little bit of work. But the great thing is that that foundation has already been laid, that the sense of community has been laid, the sense of high expectation has been laid. I think now it's more in the details. And so once you get into a situation like that, you start to piece out what's next steps. You can't help but to want to be a part of it. There are still areas that need support. And so it's really taking a really hard look at what are some of the things on the priority list that need to be done that can really maintain the nostalgia of Bosse High School and what it means to not only people who are here now, but generations of folk before. And continuing to get their support of Bosse High School, you have to continue to maintain it. And it won't take just a few people that are here. It'll take a lot of folks to get that done.